today's episode, we're also going to show you how to do some tricks. Make sure nobody gets hurt, so don't try this at home. Salam people, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Welcome back to Hami's kitchen. We're going to be cooking some delicious butter chicken. And while we cook that, I'm also going to give you some brief history about this dish, because a lot of people think that this is butter chicken from UK. No, it's not. It's very much Indian and was made in India, whatever. But made in India, and one thing about this is also known as murg makhani. Murg chicken, makhani, butter, that's how it became the butter chicken. And now we're going to take you through the dish. That's my assistant chef, as usual. Rehan, how are you? Fine? Okay, so we've got some chicken right here. Now the thing with that, I like to keep my chicken really juicy. How to make it juicy? Add water and some salt and just leave it in there for some time and you'll have some really juicy chicken. We're going to drain that out. So there we go, we've drained that chicken. Rehan, please add 1 spoon pepper and 1 spoon salt. Great, and I'm going to add the ginger garlic paste. Now this is ginger garlic paste, about 1.5 spoon. You got 1 spoon of salt, 1 spoon of pepper, and we're going to mix all of that and marinate this for about 15 minutes to half an hour. It's better to keep it for half an hour because you get the juices go in and it also adds to the taste. So we're going to mix all that up. So there you go, we mixed that up. We're going to keep this in the fridge for about 15 minutes to half an hour. This is 1 kg boneless chicken, right? It's good with boneless. So while our chicken's getting fresh and juicy in the fridge, we're going to prepare the gravy. Let's start with that. I've got some 3 teaspoon oil put in there. And we're just going to let that heat up. And we're going to add 3 medium-sized onions. Yes, onions. We're going to add 3 medium-sized onions. What we're going to do is let them cook till they get transparent, not golden brown. We want them to cook nicely, right? Usually most people think that butter chicken takes a lot of time. Sorry, butter chicken takes a lot of time to cook, but honestly it's not more than half an hour minus all the marination. It shouldn't take you more than half an hour, and trust me, it's going to be really good. So we're going to cook all of this here. The most important thing is keep yourself hydrated. This is great juice. So one of the things that's really important also to know is that you don't need to really cut it finely. None of these need to be cut finely, so it's the best thing for people who are not used to cutting onions and tomatoes. In today's episode, we're also going to show you how to do some tricks. Make sure nobody gets hurt, so don't try this at home. Actually, try this at home. Next up, we're going to put in some tomatoes. This is about 4 tomatoes, medium. Like I said, you really don't need to cut them finely. They can be however they are. Just make sure you cut them. Because at the end of the day, all of this is going to go in a mixie.
Onion, tomato.
After cooking the tomatoes for just about 1.5 minutes, we're adding in some cashews. So we've let this cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. We're going to add in, let's say, about half a glass water in here. The reason we add water is to let the tomatoes cook a lot more better. We're going to add in some ginger garlic paste. We're going to add about 1 spoon of salt. We're going to add about 1 teaspoon of garam masala. Should be 1 tablespoon of Kashmiri mirch. And you're going to add about 1.5 tablespoon of sugar. Some of the people like butter chicken sweet, some of them like it spicy. There's many varieties of it, but at the end of the day it's still murg makhani or butter chicken. Now we're going to leave this for about 10 minutes. So it's been about 5 minutes of this cooking, 5 more minutes to go, but before that I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon fenugreek. Dried fenugreek. It's good to always stick in your hand and then leave it for another 5 minutes and then it goes in the mixie. So while that is blending right there, of course it's going to be very noisy if I'm blending it still, but let's move to our chicken. We're going to get a chicken from the fridge and we're going to add this to the same utensil that we used earlier. That's here. We're going to put in some oil and then we're going to start cooking that. So we've added about 4 tablespoons of oil in here. We're going to let the chicken go in slowly. I'm doing this for the 10th time now because of her. Yes. Okay. So while the chicken's cooking, we're gonna have this with rice. We like to have this with Jeera rice because I feel that's a really better combo than parathas. Or you can still have it with paratha, chapati, however you like it. But Jeera rice is pretty cool. So take in some rice, put it in the water, add about 2 teaspoons of salt, and you're good to go. Once that is done, we're gonna add some Jeera and then voila. So the main ingredient why this is called the butter chicken is because you need butter. So we're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of butter in there. And now we're gonna add in the puree that we had taken in earlier. So all of that is in there now, and we're just gonna leave this to about 5 to 10 minutes. It depends on you if you want to leave or make it thick, leave it for more time. I'm not going to keep it too thick, so we're just going to leave it for about 5 to 10 minutes. And our butter chicken and Jeera rice is done. We're going to plate this, so let's see how it looks. And there we go, we are ready with it on the plate. I'm going to test it out right now. Let's put it in. There you go. Oh, that amazing butter chicken. That's how quick you can have butter chicken made. Trust me guys, this is one of the best combinations, Jeera rice and butter chicken. Unless you have something that you prefer, let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna take this one beautiful bite.
5 minutes later.
The chicken's melting in my mouth. Okay, so this is, trust me, amazing butter chicken. You can make it so easily at home. No rocket science. Just follow this dish and I'm sure you're going to be able to make it. And if you want more of these dishes coming soon, there's another channel that's going to be opening up. Not by me, but by my... Should I say or no?
Yes.
Okay. By my family, by my mother-in-law specifically, about her dishes and stuff like that. So make sure to follow that. And I hope you guys enjoy the dish. If you do, make some, do send me pictures and I will post them on my Instagram for sure. I got loads and loads of pictures. I guess I'm getting more pictures from the previous shinwari and the pav bhaji and also the mango ice cream. So I hope you guys are loving it. I really thank you so much for the response and the efforts to actually make it at your home. Till then, this is Hami Vlogs, signing off.